So for this one is when I did the Adamant videos, hence my t-shirt on. So I did a couple of Adam in the Ants videos. And a lot of people were saying, hey, you know, I can see the box set I stuff on the shelf back here. I'm saying, can you not do like an unboxing video? Well, it came out in 2016, so it's not exactly an unboxing video, but for the Adamant fans out there, let's have a look, see what's inside. So it was the anniversary box set that came out for Adam and the Ants, Kings of the Wild Frontier. And those that have watched my previous videos, that is one of my all-time favourite albums. It came out in 2016, so it's still around. I have seen it on eBay for decent prices as well, considering what you get in here. So it was released, I believe, by Sony Legacy in 2016. And to be quite honest, this is probably one of the best box sets I think I've ever come across, especially for an album that I absolutely idolise. And what you get in this box set is just incredible. I'm going to show you all the kind of bits and pieces in a sec. But inside, you do get what's in there. I mean, that's quite extensive. I mean, you've got things like you've got the original album, which actually is on a 180 gram gold vinyl, which I'm going to show you in a second. You've got the B-sides. These are all CDs as well. You've got the B-sides. You've got the studio demos. You've got a DVD in there, and you also have the vinyl as well. So there's just so much stuff in here. It's unbelievable. The vinyl is exactly the same kind of track listing, so nothing's changed with the track listing. But I'm going to show you the box first because the box is just incredible. For those that know this album, it's a gold box, and what I really love about this is the fact it's got the white stripe almost like embossed on here. And then the back, you've got the classic Adam and the Ants logo. They've put a lot of effort into this, and it's a really good box in itself. Even if it came with nothing in it, I would have bought this. And what I really like inside as well, if I can get the thing open, sometimes when you get box sets that are jam-packed full of bits, it's really difficult to get them out. But this actually comes with a red ribbon. So the whole idea, everything sits on top, you pull the red ribbon, pulls it all up. So that is a good little feature of that as well. But I don't know what this is, like gold cardboard, but it's all gold. It's just incredible. With the iconic Adam and the Ants, Kings of the Wild Frontier shoot from the video. This is now turned into like such an iconic and classic image. But this is the box on its own. Now, something you do get in here, I'm going to show you the vinyl first, so we'll go through that and then all the extra bits that you get in there. So you've got the box set, then you get your vinyl as well, so it's exactly the same sleeve as the original release from 1980. Just reading a few bits here, that is what I call a high gloss gold box. There's nothing more I can really say about any information here because I can just kind of go through it and just go through exactly what we have. So you've got the vinyl here, but this time it's a gatefold because inside you've got some, I think, some outtakes from the Ant music video. But the CDs that you've got here are the 3 singles that were released from this album. So you had Dog Eat Dog, Kings of the Frontier, and Ant Music. But they're also the CDs. So on the Dog Eat Dog CD, you've got the videos. You've got Adam and the Ants Live, Adam and the Ants at the BBC, Adam and the Ants Live in Tokyo 1981, Ants Invasion. So this is a DVD of some really good kind of live performances, and it's open anyway, so it's not kind of locked to America, or so it's NFT, NT something, so you can watch it anywhere from America to UK. But this is all them classic videos, especially from Top of the Pops. For someone like me who's seen them at 10 years old, those performances would be on this. So that's the Dog Eat Dog sleeve, which is all the DVDs. You've also got the Ant Music sleeve. So they've done an exact replica of the 7-inch singles. And we've seen my top 10, 20, 7-inch singles. Ant Music is in there. This is exactly the same, but on the back you've got Live at Park West Club in 1981. You've also got rough mixes of Ant Music and Don't Be Square Be there. So this is the music thing with the live stuff on there, with the whole album on it basically live. So that's good to have as well. The CDs itself, nothing special. It just looks like a little 7-inch And then finally we've got the Kings of the Wild Frontier one. Again, replicating the sleeve. The initial sleeves of this actually came with the white one, but after it got repressed with a massive record, it was a red stripe as well. And I think there's something to do with Adam in the Ants as well. But I'm going to cover that in a future video, the Kings of the Wild Frontier, the difference between some of the 7 inches. But this one here is the remastered album. So this is the album as the vinyl, so the CD version of the album. You've also got the B-sides, which is things like Press Darlings, Physical You're So, Fall In, which are, I mean, their B-sides were just incredible. And those are 3 of my favourite B-sides from Adam and the Ants. You've also got the previously unreleased demos, which is W Square Be There, Human Beings, Lost Rancheros, and Making History. This was compiled by Adam Ant himself, so this wasn't just done by the guys at Sony. This was actually put together by Adam Ant from the tapes, and so the photography. There's some great stuff in here. But that's the 3Ds you get on the kind of gatefold inner sleeve, and obviously you've got the outtakes from the Ant music video. Now the inner sleeve, exactly the same as the original, with the outtakes from the Kings of the Frontier video. But the vinyl, as I said before, is 180 gram on gold vinyl, which is just incredible. I think it's the same kind of gold. If you remember, they released the Kings of the Frontier 7-inch for Record Store Day quite a few years ago. It came on like a gold 7-inch as well, so it's the same kind of principle as well. But it's definitely heavy. It's definitely 180 gram, and it's just great having this album on this gold vinyl. So inside, we've looked at the vinyl, we've looked at the kind of CDs that you get with it as well. You also get the original, because if you bought the original Kings of the Frontier, you've got like this Adam and the Ants catalogue. And they've got the replica of that catalogue in here. I do have the original, of course, being an Adam Ant fan, but they do replicate it in here. And we all had this, and this is kind of our introduction to who the band were. For someone to put like a catalogue together from really the first kind of album as the Adam and Ants with the white stripe and all that, you'd already think they were like really ultra famous by looking at this catalogue. I mean, they've got badges and some live photos and the bands, Kevin Mooney t-shirt designs, and they're playing live. So you'd assume they've been around for a long time as that incarnation of Kings of the Wild Frontier, but they actually hadn't. Remember, their punk album just came out the year before. 79 with Dirk Wears White Socks, so it's quite a fast change really, but you do get a replica of this catalogue. If you don't have it, get it here. You also get a really cool booklet inside as well, some really nice photos. The cover's great. I do remember having this on poster, but some of the images, if I can show you some of them, and it goes into, it's basically from Adam Ant how this album's put together, the stories behind this album, and some of the kind of rare photos as well. In the studio, we know this one from the Stand and Deliver video shoot, which is quite bizarre because that was on the Prince Charming album. Some great photos, so we all remember this. I remember getting this poster and looking. They were in there all the time. I mean, you've got some great kind of images. Great photos of the band as well. The stills again. You got there's some great photos in here. There's some live photos which is good. So a lot of these photos I have seen before, and I do remember getting this poster here in a girls magazine. But I think this was kind of really early on for them because I think they were just kind of tweaking their look at this point. You can see where it went from here. Great photo shoot, that's from them on the boat from the Ant Music sleeve. So some really good photos in here. A really great read as well when it comes to the album, and then obviously the tour as well. They've got a whole list of like the tour dates, which is really good to see. So that's the booklet. You got the catalogue, the vinyl, but you also get this folder inside, and this is what kind of blew me away, like the detail that went into this. You get this folder inside. Now, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there is an embossed Ant logo on this kind of see-through folder that everything sits in, and you also get the Kings of the Wild Frontier badge. I'm not sure if you could see that. There you go. You can see the embossed Ant's logo, and you can see my hand through it, so it's see-through. So everything kind of sits in there. So what's in there? You've got the Adam and the Ants So you've got things like flyers and posters and cards, but there's something else really good in here. You've got little flyers for like the Ants Invasion tour with all the dates. You've got the original ad for the Kings of the Wild Frontier, and I remember having this on poster as well. So it's like the original ad posters for the Kings of the Wild Frontier, which is really good. I love the photo of Merrick at the back with a pair of shorts on, not looking fantastic at all. But it's really good to kind of have this. This is kind of really early on for them as well. You've got little flyers for and music for Sex Pistols, Kings of the Frontier. So this must have been little flyers that kind of went out, promo pictures or promo flyers, and then the classic picture of Adam and the Ants from the Ant Music sleeve. So this must have been a flyer to promote the single. You've got a couple of really cool photos in here. I remember having that on poster on the back of my door. Great photo. I wasn't keen on this photo because he was holding a rose. So I wasn't that keen on that. You've also got a couple of stickers in here. You got an Adam and the Ant sticker. I don't know why they put that in there. I've never seen that one before. I've seen it on a couple of bootleg vinyls. Again, you got another copy of the Kings of the Frontier. This is the thing I was really excited about, because I joined the Adam and the Ants official fan club way back then, and I do remember having this to fill in to send off to join the fan club, and they give you a replica of it in here as well. And once we joined, and I do have my original membership card upstairs somewhere in my kind of box of Adamant stuff, you get a replica of the Adamant membership card as well. So any old school Adamant fans in there, you would have joined the fan club, and you would have had this membership card, and we would have had this to kind of fill in. I found mine. I do have mine. You had to cut the bottom off, so the bottom of mine's missing, and you had to kind of, I think it's postal orders, I can't remember, it's so long ago, but there is a replica membership card, which is a really nice little touch actually, because I think he knows a lot of his fans would have joined that, because we were Ant Warriors, as far as I'm concerned, at 10 years old. You've also got some really nice bigger kind of photos of the bands, obviously in all his King's attire. And I think this is quite an old photo, because I think this was just exploring or putting together that kind of King's look. So you see it's really early stages of that King's look. He's barely got a stripe on. He's got the stuff hanging around his neck, which he would have had hanging off his belt at the time. So this is kind of really early incarnation of that King's look. So this must have been the start of it all. You've also got the magazine, replica of the magazine ads that were going around at the time in your Melody Makers and all of this. And then you've got the King's Tour, the original King's Tour. And the albums, according to here, every album contains a free 12-page catalogue, available for HMV Records for a price of $2.99 for a limited period. $2.99 for an album. That's insane. I didn't see any of this tour. I did go to one of the Prince Charming review tours, but I didn't see him on this one. I was just slightly too young for this. But brilliant. 1980, the Frontier Tour. Wish I was old enough to go to that. And then finally in this, you get this huge big poster. I do think there was a lot more kind of images, because I don't think this one really kind of represents the King's album, to be honest. It's a good poster. You do have a print of it, and that's why I'm a bit kind of like, really? So it's that poster there of the really early King's look. They could have done a better poster than this, to be honest. But yeah, so that is everything you get inside the box set of Kings of the Wild Frontier. So as I said, I was getting lots of messages going, I can see your Kings of the, can you do like an unboxing that shows what's inside? I'm not sure how many of these they have made. I did try and do some research. There are still some available. There's some on eBay, but there's a lot of stuff missing from inside. Things like the photos or the poster, or a couple of CDs, or even the stickers. I want a complete of this. So if you're an Adamant fan or just a collector, this is definitely something you must have in your collection. The box set, the gold glossy box set of Adam and the Ants, King's Wild Frontier. I just wish they would do the Prince. They never followed this up with anything, because they did the Dirk white vinyl with the posters and some cards and all that. They did this, and then that was it. I'm sure they could do an amazing job with the Prince Charming album as well. Put your comments below if you think we should have a box set of the Prince Charming album, because this is just outstanding. So if you don't have it, go and get it. If you're an Adamant fan, you're not until you have this. Okay, thank you very much. Any comments, leave below. Okay, thank you.